Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Sympathy for the Devil. Not the Rolling Stones song, the Nicolas Cage movie. Nicolas Cage and Joel Kinnaman, who I know as well. So, not know, but know of. And it's a guy who's being forced to, I think it's Nicolas Cage, has a gun on Joel, making him drive everywhere, and it becomes this cat and mouse game, and I don't know, all kinds of dangers around the corner. Who knows? Only 5.5 on IMDb. 3,420 people rated it so far. It's an hour and 30 minutes long, so I don't know. Let me get into it, find out what it's about, give you a better idea, let you know what I think. Stick around, I'll be back. Hey everybody, forgot the credits of Sympathy for the Devil. And hour and 30 minutes of this movie. You know, in the beginning, it was interesting, but it drags on. It's like one of those, and if you've seen my reviews before or whatever, I always, when people are in bad situations and continue to go wrong and wrong and wrong, it just, you know, bothers me. It got me on my phone a little bit, because as I predicted in the beginning, or as I read from IMDb, we got Nicolas Cage, who is the guy who kind of hijacks the car, and Joel Kinnaman is the guy who's driving him around, right? So, and it's that's really that's the whole movie, essentially, is them driving around. And what you're trying to determine is, why is this happening? You know, and so it takes an hour and 20 minutes to get there to understand. You know, they slowly give you breadcrumbs. You know, there's backstories. Joel's character, wife, in labor and delivery, about to give birth to their child. He has a son. Nicolas Cage, we don't know too much about him. He has red hair, but he is very, as he is in every movie, very theatrical, if you will. I mean, of course, but you know how it's quintessential Nicolas Cage in this kind of role, which, you know, sometimes it was good. At first, I was going to say, man, it kind of reminded me of, right now I already forgot it. I was going to say The Village. Wow, I was just thinking about it at the beginning of the movie, but anyway, that guy. Wow, why can't I think of it? Anyway, it'll come to me. I can't believe I just lost it. Village. I keep thinking Village People, but that's not it. Valley Girl. That one. The original one with Nicolas Cage in it, which is pretty good. But when you look at him in this, you kind of see that in him. Not the new one. I think the new one was like a musical or something like that. Anyway. Back to this movie. So really, that's the whole plot of the movie. There's not much else to tell. A little bit of backstory. We're just trying to figure out what's going on. And I was almost getting to the point where, you know, Nicolas Cage is trying to slowly help everybody understand what is going on, but it wasn't making any sense. He was using, you know, different people, different names, bookkeeper's wife, like, I don't know. It was really odd, and I was like, I don't understand it. And he keeps getting interrupted because he's doing crazy stuff. So I was like, you know, like, this is, now I might have to rewind it. Well, anyway, all that to just say, it's worth it if you follow through to the end, which happens in a lot of movies. Some movies are good throughout, and the ending helps. But this one, the ending really does everything for you, I think, in my opinion. So if you're interested, and a lot of us are, watching all the Nicolas Cage movies we can possibly take in, you might get maybe a little bored throughout, a little predictable, a little over theatrical, that kind of thing, or agitated because bad things keep happening to somebody, you know, the Joel Kinnaman's character, right? But if you start this one, don't stop it, see it through to the end, and then I think you'll be pleasantly surprised on what you see, at least in my opinion. So it's worth it to see it all the way through. I would probably say this movie was teetering on a 4, but probably more as a 5 throughout. Didn't feel very creative, anything new, you know, because you've seen this kind of stuff before. Nicolas Cage was, you know, how Nicolas Cage is in just about everything. Renfield, if you saw that one, that was a good one. But as we get to, you know, a little bit further down the line, it definitely grew into a 6 for me. Absolutely. So, But again, it's not like a solid 6. I don't think there's. I think watching it all the way through got me there. Before that, it wasn't that. That's it. That's what I got for you. I don't know if I'm helpful at all, but I think so. I feel like I'm helpful because I think a lot of people might quit on this movie early, and maybe some people are going to watch it and be like, "Man, I wish I would have quit on it early." But if enough pieces are there that had you interested in it, my role tonight was to tell you, don't turn it off. Watch it all the way through. That's my role. That's it. Hopefully that was helpful. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.